Hey guys and gals and all my pals, we want to welcome you back here to Outfits Garage. Hey there, good morning guys. It's Saturday morning. We are almost at the end of this month. I was going to show you what I went and picked up yesterday. I had dropped a few pieces off at BB Cylinder Head. Oh me. Show you what he got. Let you look at this. That's not nice. New valves. Fresh cut on the deck. I'll get it out there in a minute. I'm still asleep this morning. But he pinned my studs, the class that we're going to be running these in. You can't ouch. You can't put screw-in studs in this class. So what we do is drill and pin them, which works good for no more RPM than these motors are going to be running. I think we've got to run a I'm still asleep guys, 62 or 6400 chip. So I think it's 6200. So, but anyway, built these heads for us, and we're going to be putting them on this little motor, which I've got it upside down right now. I'll be right back with you and I get this motor flipped up. Right, it's a 350, 30 over 350. I had him to true the decks on it, so the decks are even on both sides. So we ought to be pretty good there. He went ahead and cleaned it real good. I'd sprayed some WD-40 down in that valley there, and he cleaned it, put new cam bearings in, new freeze plugs. Everything's fresh and new. So anyway, got all that done. So we're going to be slowly gathering parts for this. I've got a crankshaft over here for it. I've got rods and pistons. Matter of fact, got a brand new set of pistons in that box right there. I've got a set of rods down there. I'm going to take those rods to BB and have them recondition them. Put ARP stud or bolts in them, and hook them on these new pistons. This class, you cannot, excuse me, you cannot have high performance pistons. You have to have a cast or a hyper-eutectic. So that's what we're gonna have in it, but you can run 4-valve relief flat tops. So that's what we're gonna have. But out here, let me show you what we got going. As y'all remember, coming home from Saxton last year, September, we burned a bearing out on this trailer. And I've been working on this. I pulled that off yesterday, which at the hub, the hub was already off. And but the bearings had burned out, and we just unloaded the truck. Y'all can't see nothing that way. We unloaded the truck out of the trailer and run the trailer on home without the truck in it so that it wouldn't be overloaded with one tire on it. And I think the trailer was basically overloaded to start with. That truck weighs a little bit more than a race car does. So probably about 500-600 pounds more, maybe more than that. No, probably 1,000 pounds more. So it was a little bit more than this trailer wanted, and got our bearings hot. I'm gonna replace these, and then I'm gonna go around probably replacing them all. It just needs it. I've never replaced the bearings on this trailer. Plus, done burnt one out. It's a good possibility of burning more out. So I'm gonna have to upgrade the axles. I think these are 3,500 pound axles, maybe 4,000. But I'm gonna have to go with some 7,000 pounds in here to strengthen this thing. So when I do that, I want to put in, just bolt them in and be done. I don't want to have to modify anything unless I have to do some, I don't know. I think I can figure that out though. Anyway, let me get back with you here in a little bit when I start getting this thing done here. Well, got the wind blowing out here, but as you can see, there's no more trailer sitting here, but all my junk still laying here. Yep, got it fixed, put back together. Trailer sitting right back there, back in its resting place. Everything went back together pretty smooth. I will have to upgrade them axles one of these days. If I try to haul those smoke show in it, that's not going to work. But I do have another trailer right there, my old trailer. This is the first one we ever had. This thing here is old. It's been rebuilt, built, and I'm gonna rebuild her one more time just to haul those smoke show, I guess, and stuff like that. But I got to figure something out. If you'll notice, underneath this truck, I'm gonna have to go to a muffler shop, I guess. I done my pipes myself for my mufflers. That's my muffler sticking down. They're about 4 inches off the ground. So I don't think that's gonna clear trying to get on this trailer. I have problems with stuff about that haul off the ground. So it does have a little dovetail on it, but we'll just have to try it. I'm gonna have to build some longer ramps for it. I've got some 4-foot ramps that slide out of those dovetails, but I just need to put I'm gonna put, instead of putting the whole floor on it, I'm gonna put 2 boards over here and 2 boards over here, leave the 2 center ones out. The only reason for doing that is have you treated 2x12s lately? And anyway, I'll leave that alone. But as you can tell, it's a little chilly out here. The wind's blowing. Get in here out of the wind, that way the wind don't make all that racket on the phone. But anyhow, that's what I've been doing this morning. Started working on it last night and had to run get some parts, the bearings and stuff for it after I got it tore down, seen what I needed. And luckily the Atwood's down here has them hanging on the shelf pretty quick and easy. I think they're made out of Chinesium, but it's better than what I had in it. So, and I figured that's what it had in it before because I couldn't see any numbers nowhere. Couldn't find any numbers anywhere on them bearings. So more than likely that was all made out of Chinesium. But it ran for a good long while until I overloaded it. So, see, we had that truck in there plus our golf cart plus everything else we had. Generator, spare tires, all kinds of stuff in there. Tools and fuel and water and cooler. Yeah, we had a trailer load. I was probably way overloaded in that thing. So, but we won't do that again. If we take that truck in it again, that truck will be lighter and we won't be hauling everything in it. That golf cart probably weighs 1,000 pounds itself. So, I don't know how much it weighs. It's heavy. Man, that thing's heavy. But anyway, we'll get back on some of these hot rods in here. Let me get you turned around. We'll get back on some of these hot rods in here. We got the axle back together here. So the front end is put together. Now it's going to have all new ball joints, bushings, and everything. New. It'll have to have all new everything. But it does have spindles on it that can be used. So it's got a steering box on it. Like I say, this is a new one. It had this, we didn't use it because one of these here cracked right by the stud. And we decided not to use it, but if we did use it, it would work on the left front. I wouldn't want to put it on the right front. So the motor will be coming back out here real soon. I'm going to finish this up. Got to get another bar put in here and then the bar from there over to here. And that'll tie that in. So we're getting there. I'm going to put, like I say, I got this bar here. I'm going to put another bar here to here. And a bar here to here. So we may take one and tie down to that right there. Anyway, we'll get that worked out. We're using used tubing. Somebody might say, well, I wouldn't use that stuff. Well, it's the same as what's in the car. It's just used, and tubing is tubing as long as it's good. So it just takes a little bit. You have to clean up around the ends so that you can use them. But I mean, if you got it laying around, use it. So, and we don't have brand new stuff laying around yet. So we need to go get us a couple sticks. But anyway, this video is getting long. I'm going to finish this car out. There's a race here in a week and a half for this class, but I don't think I'm going to make it. We could if we thrashed, but we don't like that much on this thing. So it's just finishing up, getting on it and finishing up. But yeah, needs rear end set, scaled out, and everything put in it, all that. But anyway, I've rambled and I've rambled and I've rambled. But time for me to get off here. Mama Outfit come home last night. Her dad or stepdad. It's not looking good there. I think they're fixing to put him on probably Monday. Probably gonna put him on end of life care. So it's not looking good. But he's in God's hands is all I can say. That's all we can do. I mean, so, but we appreciate y'all jumping on here and keep us in your prayers, thoughts, and we're going to get on around here and get a few more things done today. This is Russell, Outfits Garage, saying God bless you. Keep a hammer.